because the pattern in the two growth indicators was so similar, first we had a big jump when the unofficial goal was made, and then it went down and started to go up again. I thought it would be interesting to look at the correlation between the two growth indicators. So you will see over here in 03-04 the percent of overall target that was made, and down here the percent of students who made their individual growth targets. And when we do the correlation, or the Pearson, we see it's 0.96. So there's a good correlation between those two growth indicators. You'll see the same thing again in 2004-2005. The correlation coefficient is 0.94, and then in 04-05, again, it stays at 0.94. But starting in 05-06, starting in 06-07, you'll see that the correlation coefficient drops to 0.64, meaning that the relationship between overall target and percentage of students making their growth isn't as related as it was in the first 3 years. And that's a puzzlement, because you have to begin to question why that might happen. In this particular case, it might mean that there are more individuals making their individual growth target, but because those students start high, they have fewer RITs that they need to make in order to make their typical growth goal. So those fewer RIT points might not contribute to the overall target that a classroom teacher would need to make. And we see that same pattern again in the 07-08 school year, where the correlation coefficient is only 0.67. So something is happening with our scores that we will need to continue to attend to and see if we can explain why that's happening.